It was obviously pretty big, you know. We didn't convert when we had the chances. I thought we had a lot of chances tonight. A lot of chances. The goalie played well. The goalie played well. Give him credit. Our goalie played really well too. It was a great two-way goaltending battle. And at the end of the day, it was really a one-goal game. Obviously, penalty shot and empty net. They got a bounce and got an ugly one, and we didn't. And that's the difference in the game.
What are you taking out of the weekend series? First thoughts?
Again, I'm extremely proud of our guys. I'm really proud of them. They battled, and you got to be blind to watch either one of these two games and not think we don't have a good hockey team. We got a good hockey team here, and we battled those guys toe to toe. And again, tonight I thought we gave ourselves an even better chance to win the game tonight, and we just didn't get a bounce, couldn't put one in.
You said, you yourself just said that you guys had a lot of good scoring chances tonight. I mean, going forward, what's the next steps to finishing those chances?
No, I mean, we got a lot of kids that can play and score, and there's no formula. It's again, they're a heck of a team. They're the #1 team in the country. That kid played really good in net. He was solid. He didn't make one mistake. He made some big saves. But so did our guy. There's no formula for it. We go back to the drawing board. We don't change a thing. Our guys are preparing the right way. They're doing all the things that they need to do for us to be successful. And I feel that way very strongly about our guys this weekend.
Coach, you didn't get the wins, but how do you reinforce to your boys that they're playing the right way?
That's obviously what I just told them, and they know it deep down. They know it. It's a different feeling in there. Like I said last night, what I'm most proud of these guys for is that they're pissed off. They're not happy. There's no moral victories anymore with our program, and everybody in that room expects to win, and it's because of leadership that the two guys sitting next to me. I think that's a big step. It's a big step. There's a lot of programs out there in Division I that have been around a lot longer than us that probably would be pretty happy with their weekend that if they had the same weekend we did, and we're not happy with it. We're not happy.
For Dom and Crow, what were your guys' takeaways from playing a top team like Ohio State this weekend?
They capitalized. You can see it. They had a lot of chances and we had a lot of chances, but when it came down to it, they capitalized and we didn't. So that's the biggest thing. So it just comes down to that. If we do that against Alabama Huntsville and we play like we did and just capitalize, we'll be fine.
Just going off what Crow said, just them capitalizing, like he said, on their our giveaways, I guess. But our takeaways just from our team is we knew this process wasn't going to be overnight. So for us to come and play the #1 team like we did, I think that speaks volume. I think anyone would be pretty ignorant to not see the strides we've made this quickly and where we're headed. So,
Coach, a couple of big kills on the 5-on-3 and sticks and lanes and shooting lanes. What are your thoughts just on the penalty?
Well, again, these guys next to me were unbelievable. They were unbelievable on it all night. 2 extended 5-on-3s they had, or did they have 3? They had 3, which is pretty ridiculous, but especially at home. But the guys next to me and the other guys, Bushy and Gruber, and all the guys in the D are incredible. Jared Gorley was just an absolute beast on it. So again, it shows, it's kind of cliche, but the intestinal fortitude of what we're all about. It would have been real easy. That's a lot of skill on that other team, and it would have been real easy to fold it up and go away. And we used it to our advantage. It gave us momentum. It gave us a second life, and we came real close to tying it up there.
Coach, you play one of the most difficult schedules in the NCAA, maybe the most difficult. What are some positive lessons from this series against #1 Ohio State that your team can take when you play these other highly ranked opponents?
It's a great question. And I think that's what we're going to take most from this is we're not going to see anybody that's better than that team. We're going to see a lot of really good teams that are going to contend to win a national championship just like them. But we know we can beat anybody. We know we can compete with anybody. And again, I like our chances against anybody. If we go out and compete like that, we're going to get the bounces, and we're going to win a lot of games. These guys have it in them. We believe in our guys, and they believe in each other. I think that's the biggest thing, is our guys believe in each other, and they believe in what we're building here. And there's not a person in our program from top to bottom that doesn't know where we're going. We know where we're going.
You talked about the fourth line last night. It seemed like tonight you're matching them up against Ohio State's top line and you're another penalty. How big is it to have a line like that you can send out there to lock down the top line of the other team?
They're incredible again. They just play hard. They're hard to play. They're hard to play against. There was a shift in the second period where they were just grinding them down low and possessing the puck, and they're going to get their fair share of goals too if they play like that. But it just breathes so much life into our bench when that line plays the way that they play. And it's awesome. It's fun to watch. Same with our third line. I thought they were great too.
Coach, what were your thoughts on the officiating this weekend?
No comment.
Coach, what about that second line you put together tonight with two freshmen and a redshirt freshman? Thoughts?
Those kids are really talented, and we're gonna have to live with some warts. On the penalty shot, Demetrius is trying to make a play. We're down a goal. He's as competitive as it gets, and he turned it over on the blue. And right before that, we had a clean entry, and Lemieux went off sides. And so they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make mistakes, and we got to let them play through it because they're going to help us win a ton of games. And we certainly didn't lose because of them tonight. But if we as we grow as a program, we got to stick with those guys and stand behind them, and my money's on them to get us more wins than not.
What do you think of the top line tonight? I know you mentioned to us before you kind of wanted to shuffle them to see what you could do with the top line and Walker shooting the puck. Is that something we could see going forward, similar top two lines? I
really liked it. I really liked Bushy up there. He disrupted their transition quite a bit. He's hard on the forecheck. And that line could have had 3 or 4 tonight. They had some really good chances. They generated a lot of offense. They're tough to play against. They're good defensively. I would guess right now we're probably going to stick with that for a while. It looks really good.
2 more questions.
For either one of the guys, what are you guys taking out of this weekend set against Ohio State?
Just what Coach Powers said, that we can play with anybody. You're right. We were right there both games. So the mentality in the locker room is, like you said, pissed off. Nobody's kind of like, well, at least we don't have the same mentality as we did maybe last year or the years before, where it's like, okay, well, at least we didn't lose by that many. We go in expecting to win now, and we know our identity, and we're going to just try to play to it.
Yeah, just focusing on how we know how to play. I think we're fine. We got all the right pieces in place, and if we just keep battling and keep working every day in and out, we'll be fine. So I'm not worried at all.
This is for either of the players. How do you take, you guys say you're pissed off, you're angry. How do you take that mentality and then convert it into motivation for the weeks ahead?
Just stay positive. That's all we got to do. Just stay positive, learn from our mistakes. But I think we just keep working and keep building off each other, and we'll be fine. So.
All of us in there hate losing, so the fact that it's there, it just fuels the fire. We have Crow, we have Brittany, we have a great leadership core, and even those who don't wear a letter, we have a great group of leaders and older guys in there. So everything's like Crow said, just be positive, moving forward, do the little things that maybe we made mistakes on throughout this weekend, and just build, because it's only going to get tougher. So.
Thanks, guys.